good evening one and all. It's an absolute scorcher today here at Eden Gardens. You join us for this 2020 match between the Knight Riders and the Hyderabad Sunrisers. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Square cut, finds point, no run. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. Perfectly timed.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. No, terrible shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 5 off it. Kolkata are 5 for none.
First over gone and a respectable start by the batters.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Natarajan, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Onto that early, that could be 4. Straight to the fielder. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's just flown off the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's the over. Kolkata, 14 for none. Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Misses everything. Beats the field with a great shot.
Too wide. He's there to be hit. He's really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. 6 runs added in the over. Kolkata, 20 for 1. Natarajan from the pavilion end. Couldn't get it through the field.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Gurbaz watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Thick edge, no, that's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Got that away nicely.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Gervais has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. End of the over. Kolkata 36 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Doesn't beat the infield. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's the over. Kolkata are 43 for 1. Going with spin now. Power and precision in that shot. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. The Sunrisers with a massive shout. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Ahmed, the left armour, is the new bowler from the pavilion end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The Sunrisers managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Markandi from the high court end.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
For the Night Riders, please give them a round of applause.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Into the ninth over, the Night Riders...
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. Kolkata a 67 for 3. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Edged. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Markandi finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Natarajan, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. No, terrible shot. Straight to the fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
79 for 4.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Markandi from the high court end. Swept away but finds the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Timed that perfectly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Markandi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Kolkata are 84 for 4.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Ahmed, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Edged. Everyone's gone up. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Couldn't get it through the field. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
5 runs added in that over. Kolkata are 89 for 6. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 10 runs added in that over. Kolkata a 99 for 6. Ahmed from the pavilion end. Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. Kolkata are 102 for 6.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Cummins into the attack now from the high court end.
For the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Nicked it. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Cummins has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Got that away nicely.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, and a good shot sees them cash in.
Trouble. Gone. Straight to long on, and it's a pretty regulation catch in the end. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
115 for 7.
Cummins from the high court end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Ouch, that looked nasty. Pinged off the bat.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. "13 runs added there. Kolkata are 128 for 7.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Misses everything. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
And that's the end of the innings. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Got that away nicely. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 16 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the high court end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Goes over the top with that shot.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Sunrisers are 23 for 1. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Tripathi wants plenty from these bowlers.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Kolkata managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
4 gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far.
Beats the field with a great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's the over. The Sunrisers are 39 for 1.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Chakravarti from the pavilion end. Missed it. That was a chance. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Doesn't beat the infield.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Sunrisers are 49 for 1.
Kolkata are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Brilliant diving stop. Swept away but finds the fielder. 3 added in that over. The Sunrisers are 52 for 1.
52 for 1.
Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Goes over the top with that shot.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Was quick onto that in the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Good catch, out. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. End of the over. 7 off it. The Sunrisers 70 for 2. Stark from the pavilion end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ouch, that looked nasty. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Rana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Smacks that away through the gap. Rana will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Going with pace now. misses everything. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Picked up ball with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Edge, but it drops safely. 6 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 91 for 2. Aya, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the high court end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
And that brings up the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Massive outside edge. 11 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 102 for 2.
102 for 2.
Russell from the pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Russell with a great delivery there. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Three added in that over. The Sunrisers, 105 for 2.
105 for 2.
Perfectly timed.
Grady was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Thick edge. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Chakravarti back into the attack. catch, out. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Square cut. Finds point. No run. Edged it. Edged. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 130 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Big edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Just 2 to win.
Straight to the fielder. No. Terrible shot. A big one. 12 runs out of there. The Sunrisers, 142 for 3. Chakravarti from the pavilion end. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. gone a long way back.
Thank you very much for joining us.
This has been a famous victory for much of the match.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.